This is a how-to video on how to align an energy stack of images for XANES imaging. Under TXM eScan, select Image Corr4XANES. Browse for your data. And open it up. And you should have images for each energy. So select all of those energies for a single position. And now if you play these images, you can see that the object moves around and jitters as you go across the absorption edge. So to align these, you want to make sure that image magnification correction is selected. You want to also make sure that image alignment is selected. And then you can crop the images after the alignment. Otherwise, it'll pad them with zeros. And then you want to hit Apply Image Stack Correction. This will do an absolute correction, which means that it takes every single image and aligns it with the last image. If you do a relative alignment, it takes neighboring images and aligns them. Absolute is usually the best option. Relative alignment sometimes can have it small changes so that the object sort of walks across the image plane. But if you find that absolute is not working for you, by all means try relative alignment. You can also try adjusting this blur function, which does a Gaussian blur, by changing this scroll bar. So you can scroll it to blur a larger and larger radius. This will allow you to avoid the alignment seeing background features that are high resolution, high frequency information, such as scratches on a scintillator. In case the reference correction was not done very well, you may see those. So sometimes that helps, but I would always recommend keeping everything and the default setting for the first alignment, because that's usually the best option. Also, if you have multiple CPUs available, you can select that to make the alignment faster and the saving faster. So now if we hit play on the aligned images, you can see that it no longer jumps around. And this looks really nice. Sometimes you'll see sub or 1 pixel variation. If you want to, you can apply and save the changes and then do a realignment. So I don't see that here, so we're just going to hit apply changes and save. But if you do find that you want to realign it after you've done a first alignment, you can browse for the aligned images. They'll be in a subfolder that's just newly created. And then you want to make sure that you uncheck the image magnification correction, because that's already happened, but recheck the image alignment. And then you can do a second finer alignment, and sometimes that helps, especially if you switch between absolute and relative for the first and the second alignment. So now we have those images aligned and saved in our folder. So this subfolder here, Corr4XANES, has been created, and these are the aligned files. At this point, you are ready to do a further XANES analysis.